these are so loose. I have a whole lot of space between that right there anyway, so I'm definitely gonna have to get this cut down. That's the only thing that kind of worries me. Oh, that's good that it's got that brace right there. That way if I do slide it back 2 inches, if it does fall, it'll have that to catch it. That's pretty awesome. I didn't think about that. I was gonna put a strap underneath it in case something happened, because that's the one part I'm worried about. But having that brace right there, if it does slip, it'll catch it and keep it from falling on the ground at least. Let's hope it doesn't come to that point. I'm just gonna get under here and break everything loose right now. See how it's all held together. Got nuts on the back, but I don't know if they're welded on there or what. Oh, it's a plate. Feels like a plate. Yeah, it's just a plate that needs to be moved. That's cool. Oh, we got 15s. Alright. Let's see what size the other side is. So far, so good, guys. This is coming out easier than I thought. I had some play right here. I loosened these bolts. Transmission has not moved yet. So I'm moving the cross member back, loosen these bolts. Those bolts are undone over there, but it holds on the shelf over there, so it's not going to come loose, and I can just slide that part back. This has already been slid back 2 5/8, right around that amount. And I've got it bolted back in here, so this is good to go. So now I've got to slide transmission back and then slide that cross member back over there and bolt everything back together. So this is coming out way easier than I thought, as long as my precarious support here holds up. Which I've got this as a safety measure. It'll catch transmission from falling. So I just got to push it back about 2 inches and I'll be in business. There's no way that that's going to come out that easy. So as it turns out, that I was kind of worried about doing that, and that turned out to be a non-event. That was not hard at all. I mean, just because of the limited equipment I have of supporting the transmission, and the safety issue turned out to be a lot safer and easier than I thought. So very thankful for that. Not taking any chances either. Once I complete this step, it's time to move on to the engine mounts. Just for, you guys might want to write this down for a future reference. If you get Destroked engine mounts, well made. They were probably marked left and right, or passenger and driver side, but I didn't take note on it, so I had to go and research on the internet and look at it. And you'll see this one's offset a little bit more than that one on this side. This is the passenger side, I marked with a P. That's the driver's side, marked with a D. So might be helpful to somebody who did what I did and just painted them and didn't look, and I didn't see if there's any instructions with them or anything. So anyway, I think the first thing you want to do is get it in place and then bolt it to the engine after you have the main bolts in. I believe that's the process. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to go up. Alright, So I'm going to leave everything loosely bolted in there now, and I'm about to let the engine rest on the mounts. Man, those things right there are worth the money, I have to tell you right now. I know I could build my own, but that made it so much easier, at least in my book. I've done a V8 Jeep conversion. I've got actually got a video on it if you're going to take a look at that, but it was way harder than this. This is way easier. Maybe it's my experience now that I've done it, but those mounts and the information that's out there made this way easier. But I mean, that looks factory installed right there if you look at that. I hate my engine's getting rusty. I'll have to fix that. Well, she's in her new home. All right. Hopefully that's all the dangerous part is done.
Hey, thanks for watching my channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do for future updates. Remember, build it, don't buy it.